Right, let's join me in the next part. Pretty much done the same to the other side what I did in the other one. Brought it out, cleaned it up, put it back in, brought it out, getting the spray down, back in. Just freeze them back up a little bit. And next up is this one here, the middle one. As I said earlier, these two controlled by the front brake. This middle one controlled by the rear. So to get access to that one, I'm going to pump the brakes. Careful, you can't see the piston, so careful how many times you pump it. 1, 2's enough, 2 and 3's enough. Now I'll do one more pump. There we go, that's about how I want it. Straw keeps coming out with brake cleaner. There you go. You can see this is how it sticks. This bit's here like this, but that emery cloth gets off beautifully. It's good to start hitting it with this. A bit of brake cleaner. It starts effing off nicely. Make sure wifing's pushed in all the pistons. Make sure get around the edges here. Yeah, around the edges here you want to get to. Bring this up. Easy for both of us, yeah. While they're in, get in there. Bit of emery. Quick dash of it. Here she goes. It's stuck. Gets underneath where you can't see. And then the top and the sides. You might find as well as you're doing this, you kind of loosen it and starts retracting by itself. It's not too bad. A little bit still on this side. So it's looking nice up. Push that baby in, and it might take a bit more force as well because obviously this links to the rear, so quite a bit of line to push it back through, so expect a bit of a fight with this one. And obviously once you do it a few times it does free up, but yeah, because it's all the way back for a long system, this one will be a fight. Literally just throw spanners in. As soon as the big daddy fits in, it's not too bad. You just gotta kind of fight it, force it. There we go. That's the rest of it. There we are. So pop that out once more. Normally 3 is more than sufficient. I'll give it a 3.5. Always advise people, 1 pump check, 1 pump check. Unless you really know what you're doing, don't pump more than once without checking. That's really nice. One more, spray down. And your piston will never come out this far. Well, it should never come out this far anyway. So, alright, in actual use, your pistons. In terms of service, very good. A little bit. Still can't get Big Daddy in yet. There we go. Yeah. Right, come on. Get Big Daddy in yet? Not yet. Once the Big Daddy's in it, it just comes back without hesitation. There we are, Big Daddy. So it's just pressurising it and putting leverage in the right spot. Get it in there. There we go, they're all back in. And then just give a general one last squirt. This inside. Quick let's go over this. That's pretty much all the caliper done. So I'll have to put another rubber in there, I'll do that soon. So I'm going to put the rubber back in there. That's cleaned up, that'll need re-greasing, but that's the caliper done for now. Ugh. Right, clean up some bits and bobs. Right, so this is the rubber we're going to be reusing. As I said, same with them holes to clean them out. I think what I'll be doing is I've found out you can get a load of these, so I'm just going to buy a load and it'll save me having to clean them out each time or clean them out to do this. I can just grab a load every time I do this. I can just swap new ones in. So a load of time. Grease, dirty. Throwing the water out. Roll it around. So we'll get some kitchen towel or a rag in there. I think in future I'll just load as replacement because this is such a dirty bit. A fair amount out. There we go. Easy when you're doing this, you can spot your defects very quickly as well as you're doing it. Oh, there's a crack there. There might be a split there. You can go all the way through. Another spare. Just dig back into the spare somewhere. There's a tiny little split. Tiny split. It's not much. through, so it's unfortunate I don't have spare on me. Not of these ones anyway. So my hair's built rubber. Supposed to be praying it was in good condition, it's not too bad. Well done. Place that one. What's it like in there? A little bit icky. Again, give a squash because these are rubber, it's actually quite nice to do. Around the edges. Around the edges. That's why I say it's probably a much better idea to place these and saves them to clean them out. So you got all that at the bottom. It's icky. Years old grease. Ooh. They're not too expensive to replace, but I'll say I'm running very short on time, so I have to make do with what I've got, unfortunately, at the minute. There you go. Dirt. Foot glass. Yeah, I think that's got it all. Much better it does. That's okay. Let me check around. No splits, no damage, it's all good. Next piece, this. Which ones I don't splash it dirty into them. So these nice scrub. There them areas. Can't go wrong. Well, just a little bit of that. A little bits off the cleaner, this is better. There's some gunk at the back. So yeah. Let's scrub down. See, so that should look much better, much shiny. A bit of rag or whatever, give it a clean down. It's looking good. Next, the spring plate sits at the bottom. This will keep one pad there with them retainers and allow them to do its movement. Brilliant. With a brake cleaner, scrub away. It'll be a bit more rough with these because it's just metal, so. Yeah, so we need a Scotch Burton. One or two little bits I want it. Just move any harder bits. Looking a bit better. One little bit there. A little picky. Look at the back plates, bits of the back. One there. One there. And the pins. That looks good. Nailed it here. I've been picky here, but some little nooks and crannies and crevices. That's that bit. There's a bit there. Do. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And a shiny pin. Spring pin or whatever they call it, spring bit, I don't know. Yeah. What else did one have? The one that was in there. Doesn't come out. The same again, you can get these replacements easy, but so I've got to make do with what I've got for now. That's not too bad. It's in much better condition now. There's a lot of pitting and bits on that, so whereas this one's much cleaner. For WD-40 it. Get a bit of love with some Scotch Brite, laughing. There's also a cheap way you can do these. Take that. Take one of these. Take the appropriate drill bit head. Turn her up. Best you can. If you've got the missing hands. Lather it with a WD-40. Stick it in. Hold it like that. Just a bit of as you can see, look at the quality it's coming up to. Yeah, this does it much better. Brings up a nice treat. We're going to go for the threads. Machine threads. Try and get the bottom bit. Try and get the bottom bit. Easy said and done. Keep rinsing and repeating. So you can see the quality it's coming up to now. Just really have to hold it down, you can do it that way. Straight. Get your bit out. And just give me 2 seconds. Hey presto, look at that. Look at that. That's a nice shiny part. Here's my Dremel. The butt bits. What bloody do I lose the Dremel? What if it's not sitting on it? Just going over the thread real quick. Switch to the wire wheel. My pokey. So now what we're going to do is make sure we get all that crap out the threads. Let's do this off camera so in focus. And there we are. Hey. I'm really forward to it. And there we are. Well, that's what you call restoring a part. You still go over it, there's still a bit of perfection you can do, there's still some bits around the edges, but in terms of a function, that's going to do lovely, that. It's kind of a treat. So it's brand new, that, so no worries on that department. I've got this one here, so I might try and give that one a crack in. Might be a bit tricky though. It's a 12mm. Depends how it's going to play. All or nothing, all or nothing. Come on, baby, go. So it's a difficult one to unpin because it's. What I might be able to do actually. Do that. So throw it back on. Can I do that? Should be able to. It's back on. A second. Run it back on here a second. Bit of fluid. Bloody sake. Like that. He's back up a little bit. It's got something for us to lever against then. Try now. There we go. Oh, this is going to be a tight one. Best do with sticky ones is wiggle, wiggle, penetrating fluid, wiggle, wiggle, penetrating fluid, and they'll come free. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's come a bit lot better now. It's breaking through that thread lock that's on it. There we go, it's coming off by hand now. It's just all old thread lock in there. That's all. Just clean that up. Best way to clean old thread lock off this is just the next bit around the other side, the innards. With it, you can clean it on the caliper, but it's much easier to do it this way. We'll split off with this. Bit difficult on the drill because, I mean, you can take a socket, if you've got a socket head, and stick that on it. I know I have somewhere, but this one ain't too bad really. It's, as you've seen, it's quite nice and clean already, so I'm going to skip the drill on this one. Same again, these are cheap to replace, you can actually replace these. So come next service, I'll be putting them on. There's no point for this one on at all. It still comes up nice and shiny. Which we're concerned about, just go back over it. A bit of Scotch Brite. Like so. 20. It's looking lovely. Still a bit there. There's a bit of metal on there, so it's really stubborn old look to it. There we go. It's definitely from factory Loctite, this is. Ooh. There we go. There. That's lovely. There's that bit. I'll clean this off as well, all this bit's dirty. Nice and shiny. What the hell? It's just like a ginger cat with randomly appears and no walks across. It's weird. And that's all that's back in place, all that's good. And then let me just take this back out. Yeah, that bolt's pretty clean, that's okay. Same the interior on this, I won't bother with these bolts, these are nice and greased up, they're fine, they're not stretched. Hey! Oh, alright. A bit rudely interrupted, so I forgot to turn the camera back on. I've not done much. Actually, I've just cleaned up the last few bits, like the pads. Got the grease and cleaned all them off. Just going to get tidied up. But as you can see, it's pretty much clean and all ready to go back together. To really clean the dirty water and whatnot, but one rule I have always breaks. I've assembled it clean, so naturally, well, you've assembled, well, yeah, let me put it this way, it's all nice and clean, so you don't want to assemble. It's alright to disassemble a dirty caliper with dirty hands, but naturally you want to assemble a clean caliper clean hands, which I don't have, so let me go do that. We'll join us in the next one as we reassemble everything.